lead were to shrink in the copper jacket, it would leave an air pocket, and any variance in weight can unbalance a bullet, making it inaccurate. Consistency equals precision, and that's all important in bullet making because the end game is performance.
The most important thing we do here at Sierra Bullets is accuracy.
And that accuracy begins and ends with lead.